and something that we get asked about a lot is well, it's you know, we're good, right? We handle this. You know, it's just we have someone that manages this and sets up, you know, ensures that we're compliant, and then sets up the ads, sets up the auctions, all that. And I think that, you know, as you're asking about what the biggest misconception is, I think it really is that perspective that folks think they just have it handled and it's okay, right? You know, one of the things that we really coach folks to dig into is not just around the actual cost to place your ads or what you're paying to the auction houses, but you've got to think about really three buckets of opportunity here. You know, one is lost revenue. The second is your efficiency, right? Your operational efficiency, and the third is your exposure, your legal exposure. So if I take those in turn and just sort of talk through a little bit about what each of those buckets represents. You know, lost revenue, I think the easiest way to think about this is every time you need to push a unit out, not only are you incurring increased bad debt, because typically you're not going to get back in the auction cycle, you're going to return cents on the dollar there, right? So you're pushing those fees that are being incurred and rent that's being billed to the tenant ledger. You know, that's getting pushed out and ending up in bad debt. But also you've got the lack of inventory. So if you're in a particularly tight facility, you know, higher occupancy, or maybe this is a unit that is ground floor, close to or second floor, close to the elevator, right? You've only got a few of those. You know, there's an opportunity cost associated with having that held up for another month or another 2 months.
It's a static set of inventory that's tied up.
Correct.
It's offline. It's non-revenue generating. If your square footage is revenue generating, you've eliminated some square footage as a non-profit generating use.
Yeah, and it's perishable, right, in a way, right? Because you've only got that month, and if that's tied up in you know, in an account that you know you're not going to be able to actually bill for, you can't go back and resell that month. So there's actually there is true real lost revenue that occurs when you don't have this process automated and consistently applied month to month.